Away we go then, down to the first corner, and already it's a good start for York as he takes an early lead from Johnny Edgar, the O-plate, round the outside. It looks like a good move there from William Petit to try and hang on to third position, but I'm not sure he's managed it on this occasion. He's down to fourth place, so into third position then comes Tom Wood as they head through the hairpin for the first time. It's a little bit close for comfort, but they just about managed to squeeze through and down the long straight. Once again, the Helicam buzzing around the circuit, going to work, and out in front, they are capturing a pretty intense battle early on as up the inside into third position comes Edgar. Through as well goes Wood for fourth position as the number 64 drops down to fifth position. That, of course, is Ollie Caldwell, who started right up in the top four, but he's down to fifth position, and already we've got a great battle on our hands for the lead between York and Petit.
York, Petit, Edgar, Wood, Ollie Caldwell's in the mix, and Alex Quinn there still in sixth place. Ollie Caldwell, his best run we've seen in the Super 1 Series, right at the sharp end, and that's good news for him for next season, Jake, because he should be right at the sharp end next season. He'll take a lot of confidence from this.
Absolutely. Ollie Caldwell really needing to put in that last weekend effort as well. The end of the season is when people are starting to think about who their replacements are going to be, when the drivers that have been their established guard move on to bigger and better things. They're starting to look at other drivers thinking, he's got some potential, let's see if he could take the title next year. So a good result here from Caldwell will definitely put him in the shop window for next season. Look at this train of 6, nose to tail. This is the season finale, of course, and everybody wants a strong result, but 3 men in this train, one at the back, one in the middle, and one at the front of it, are all challenging for this championship, and the lower positions are just as big a scrap as well. Is York going to take this? Is Quinn going to take it? Or is Wood going to take it? Here comes Quinn. I think he's made up 2 places there, making his move at the hairpin. So a great strong move there from Alex Quinn. Championship leader coming into this, of course, but William Petit has other ideas. He's making his attempt at Oliver York here.
Oliver York's got the championship in his pocket at the moment, so whoever wins between York, the 5 plate, the 9 plate there, Wood, who's currently in third place, and Alex Quinn on the 7 kart, and he's back in at the back of this group now, Alex Quinn. Whoever wins on the track between these 3 will take the championship, and it's still York out front as they come through turn 1, down through Cafe Corner. So William Petit, Fusion teammate to Oliver York. Now, he could do him a big favour here if he pushes him away from the karts behind. Wood does not want to allow that gap to grow. That's a good overall view. We've got to move up the inside of Ollie Caldwell by, looks like Johnny Edgar. Caldwell runs wide, so looks like Edgar's through. Quinn is through to 5th place as they come down through the chicane one more time.
Interesting dynamic we've got here as they head onto the Hangar straight down towards Hangar Corner. The top 5 drivers, except one, and that is Tom Wood in third position, are all from Fusion Motorsport. This is pretty much civil war for the championship between Oliver York and Alex Quinn. There's no team orders now, surely. It's all going to be down to who performs best on the track. And at the moment, Oliver York is in the hot seat with William Petit, his teammate, following his every move. Wood is just trying to get himself back onto the tail of these 2. And finally, Edgar and Quinn seem to have broken free of Caldwell enough to at least make a challenge. Caldwell is still there. Here comes Quinn up on the inside of the hairpin. Nicely done on Johnny Edgar. There's not much he can do about that one. Caldwell is now right on the tail as well. And these 3 having a great scrap for 4th position, but they're allowing the top 3 to break away. And Wood is gaining on these 2.
Quinn might normally work with Johnny Edgar, but he's having a look at that gap, and he knows he couldn't let that gap get any bigger. Woods closed the gap between the 2 in front, so we've got a 3-kart train, and that's going to be difficult now for Quinn to close 7 or 8 kart lengths on these 3 if they start working together. However, having said that, I don't think Wood really wants to work with Oliver York. He will just want to get the lead, but it's York that has it from William Petit. Now William Petit is the fly in the ointment, so to speak, between York in first place and Wood there in third. The rest of the karts stream down through the left-hander and up to Stratford hairpin. That is Alex Quinn on the 7 kart. He leads this championship coming into this race on 697, but quite honestly, it really doesn't matter now, because whoever wins on the track, as we said before, between Quinn, York and Wood, takes the championship.
And if I know Coma Cadet Racing in 2013, we haven't seen anything yet. Here we go, Wood up on the inside of Petit. Now is the moment to make that move up into second place. That was beautifully done. And as he heads through Park Bend onto the main straight once again, fantastic stuff. And through Park Bend they go, down to Cafe Corner. Wood is now trying to make his move for the lead. And look how close the trio from 4th to 6th position now. On the tail of the leaders as the 77, Callum Bradshaw, tries to make his way into 7th position. Now we've got Petit trying to make his move back to 2nd place. Up on the inside of Wood, Quinn's getting in there in the 7 in 4th position. Side by side, Wood and Petit. This is brilliant. Petit slots back into 3rd position. He realises, I can't make the move there, I'll have to do it again. He couldn't care less about the championship. He's not in contention for it. He wants to bow out of this championship with a win. However, his 3 comrades around him, they're all battling for the championship. Petit has got the last of the 3 championship contenders behind him and the other 2 in front. So at the moment, it's York from Wood, Petit and Quinn.
You're right, Jake. William Petit will just want to take the win here. He's not interested in the championship, but here comes Alex Quinn down the inside for 3rd place. So we've got the 3 main contenders, 1st, 2nd and 3rd. It's York from Wood and Quinn, 1st, 2nd and 3rd. Whoever wins between them wins the championship. The 70 karts still got that position on the track. That's Matthew Graham. And here comes Wood for the lead. Wood's got the championship in his pocket. Quinn goes with him. And Petit trying to get in the mix as well, but can't make it stick. So now, as things stand, it's Tom Wood that's got the championship in his pocket, but Quinn's right in the mix now.
The 3 championship contenders are 1st, 2nd and 3rd in this race, with 3 hard chargers in William Petit, Ollie Caldwell and Johnny Edgar breathing down their neck for the final race of the championship. And literally any one of these 3 drivers in the first 3 positions can win the championship. Currently it's Wood leading, but not for long. Here comes Quinn, and it looks like York's going to go through with him. Quinn takes the lead, York is 2nd, Petit is now 3rd, Wood is back down to 4th position. So from 1st position to 4th, his championship aspirations here have taken a hammer blow, because whoever finishes 1st of these 3 gets the championship. Wood was looking to be the champion. Now Petit making his move for the lead from 3rd position. Through comes York, and fantastic, Wood is in there as well. All of a sudden Quinn is back down to 5th position. Is he 5th? No, he's 4th. He just about hangs on from Caldwell. Edgar is side by side with Caldwell for 5th position behind this lot, and William Petit hits the front once again. Edgar is kind of shoved out onto the dirt a little by Caldwell, not physically but certainly in terms of his position on the track. But Petit leading, York is 2nd, Wood is 3rd, Quinn is 4th, and Petit couldn't care less about this championship.
Quinn had the championship in his pocket, but not for long. It was about half a lap that he had the lead, but he's back in 4th place now. He's got space to make up as well. That's not good for Alex Quinn. Now, bear in mind, in the interview earlier, he did say that he'd lost his best engine this weekend, but he's got to put that aside. He can't be thinking about that. He's just got to get on with it. And it's William Petit that has this one. York in 2nd place has a championship in his pocket, but he's hounded there by Wood. And Quinn, once more, has got a lot of work to do to make this gap up. He can't afford to allow these 3 to work together and get away. He's got Ollie Caldwell in behind. Johnny Edgar's now off the pace. And I said before, Jake, Ollie Caldwell, this is a great performance by the young man, and looking forward to next year. He could be a contender in the championship.
He certainly could. Eclipse have done a brilliant job to give him the toys to play with this weekend, right at the sharp end. And let's not forget Matthew Graham is up in the top 10 as well. Both those young drivers having a brilliant weekend here at Shenington and getting involved in a fight for victory. Ollie Caldwell definitely doing a good job. Look how far back Johnny Edgar has dropped. He's almost in the clutches of the lead train for 7th place, Matthew Graham. Quinn, however, is getting very close indeed and bringing Caldwell with him. Never mind getting close, he is there. He's right on the tail of Wood once again, so it's these 5. Petit in the lead in the 15, then in 2nd place is York in the 5. Then we have Wood, the only man in this quartet at the front of the field, not for Fusion Motorsport. He is an AIM man, and as far as his bid is concerned, what a fantastic coup it would be if he could beat the Fusion boys today, when he's got 3 of them all around him, and they're working in packs trying to get the best possible result. They want a 1, 2, 3. Wood has other ideas. Down the main straight again.
Petit just wants to win. Ollie Caldwell wants a podium. This would be his first podium at the Super 1 Series. And looking forward to next year, that will stand him in good stead. But to go through the left-hander, it's still York that has the championship. He's there in 2nd place. Make that first, though, as he comes up the inside. Wood goes with him, Quinn goes with him, and Petit goes from 1st to 5th in one corner.
Unbelievable. What a random moment from Petit, it just looked like he moved aside. He saw they were coming and just kind of went over to the left and went, you know what, actually, guys, go for it. And he opened the door far too much. I think he would have wanted to have slot in just behind either York or Quinn, sorry, and he ended up losing everything down to 5th position because Caldwell saw that as an invitation to go for a podium and said, thanks mate, I couldn't care less about the championship, I just want to get on the rostrum, and he went through as well. Petit slipping to 5th position then from 1st in the blink of an eye, and once again the top 3 drivers are the championship contenders. York is leading, Wood is 2nd, Quinn is 3rd, and what a banzai we have now down to Stanford Corner, and this is going to be one heck of a move. Is Quinn going to make his move up the inside? Yes he does. Caldwell goes through as well. Wood is down from 2nd to 5th. Quinn is up to 2nd place. York is still there leading, but now Wood has got it all to do, dropping to the back of this queue. Quinn is now making his bid to go for the lead. What an amazing move this would be from Alex Quinn if he can just put himself head and shoulders above the rest. They all look behind to see where everybody is. You don't need a scientist to know how close it is. Absolutely brilliant. Up the inside comes Petit past Caldwell. Wood is going to go through as well. Caldwell gets put back down to 5th position again. Petit up into 3rd position. This is what Fusion Motorsport want. They've got their boys in 1st, 2nd and 3rd. Wood is about to ruin the party. Back into 3rd position. And again, the top 3 contenders in the championship are 1st, 2nd and 3rd. This time it's York, Quinn and Wood. Brilliant stuff as they head down to the hairpin once more. Quinn looks behind him. Where's Wood? Can I afford to make a move on York? He doesn't yet. Through the right-hander. And again, Petit trying to come back at Wood. The team really want to get all 3 of their boys on the top 3 for the last race of the year, but they are not going to have it easy. Wood is going to make it so difficult for them.
Yeah, William Petit can do his 2 teammates a favour here by getting in front of Tom Wood on the 9 kart, but at the moment that's not the case. He's there in 4th place. Caldwell's still there in 5th, close enough. But it's York that has it, and York has been leading, either leading this race or certainly leading the championship positions effectively for more laps than anybody else. But it doesn't matter, it's who's leading at the end, and we're into the last lap, and it's still York that has the lead from Quinn and Wood. Oh, looks like Wood's championship is over, he's back to 4th.
I don't believe it. Just as the beginning of the final lap, Johnny Edgar in 6th position gets the fastest lap, but we're more interested in this. Wood slips to 4th position. Now everybody's going to go for it. It's Banzai round the outside. Petit takes the lead. Unbelievable. Now we've got Caldwell alongside Wood and Quinn. York is still there in 2nd position in the number 5, but now we've got Caldwell trying to make his bid. 3rd is Quinn. 5th is Wood at the moment, stuck behind Caldwell. It looks like it's going to be York who takes the championship in the number 5, but Quinn is holding off. Quinn is holding off Caldwell. Wood is still in there, but it looks like York is going to get this, stuck behind Petit. Quinn has one last chance. It's not going to happen. It's going to be Oliver York who takes the title, and he knows it. William Petit gets the win, but York is the champion. Oliver York has done it. Absolutely sensational in brilliant style. Oliver York is the 2013 Coma Cadet champion.
So, Alex, 3rd, not necessarily the greatest result for you because you've been very successful all year, but 3rd nonetheless, a fantastic race. It could have been anybody's race in the top 10. I watched the whole thing, absolutely spellbound, beginning to end. So what are your plans for next year?
Well, at the minute I'm doing mini-mats with Coles Racing, so I'm looking forward to that.
It leaves me in the lead, it's really good, and it's amazing because coming into this round I was 14 points behind, and to come out on top, it's amazing.
Many congratulations, well done Oliver. You've done the final round of the UK Championship for Coma Cadet this year, and what are your plans for the future?
Well, we're just going to finish off the Miami and then possibly do the O plate for Miami. Then go to Minimax and do that for a couple of years.
Now every driver can drop their worst score during the season, but in the case of a tie, that worst score counts, and Oliver York's was 132, Alex Quinn's 130, so it all went to count back in the end. York took it. What an amazing end to the season. Don't go away, more coming up after the break.